Welcome to the mock draft that will shame all other mock drafts. You're watching 314 Sport Talk, and today we've got our 2016 NBA mock draft. So, let's just jump right into it. As Dikembe Mutombo predicted, Philadelphia 76ers will have the first pick. And they take Ben Simmons out of LSU. Brandon Ingram might be a bit more pro-ready, but Ben Simmons is just a great all-around player and has drawn comparisons to LeBron James. He needs to work a bit on his three-point shooting, but no one can stop him when he gets inside. With the second pick in the draft, the Los Angeles Lakers will take Brandon Ingram, the 6'10 small forward. He's a better shooter than Simmons, and he's just the second best player on the board. So, Los Angeles, they don't need to overthink this. We'll just take Brandon Ingram and be done with it. With the third pick, the Boston Celtics will select Buddy Hield out of Oklahoma. My reasoning for this is they need a great shooter. Evan Turner hits free agency, and he would be a great backcourt with Isaiah Thomas. Fourth pick, the Phoenix Suns select Dragan Bender out of Croatia. He's a stretch four that will look very good. He should be a replacement to Channing Frye, who they traded to Cleveland. He's just 7'1", plays the 4 spot, can be compared to Dirk. Obviously, taking European players are risky, but the last European power forward, Kristaps Porzingis, looks to be a good player. So, Phoenix will take Dragan Bender. With the fifth pick, the Minnesota Timberwolves will take Jamal Murray, the point guard, shooting guard out of Kentucky, who Coach Cal thinks should be the number 1 pick. I don't. I think he should be the number 5 pick. He's just a good scorer. You can play alongside Zach LaVine, play that shooting guard position, and help be a great backcourt and a great young Timberwolves team that should be much better next year. With the 6th pick in the NBA draft, the New Orleans Pelicans take Jaylen Brown, who I think will be a great small forward in this league. He certainly has athleticism, and to go alongside Drew Holiday and Tyreke Evans, it's just going to be a great player. 7th pick in the NBA draft, Denver Nuggets take the first surprise here. They select Malachi Richardson out of Syracuse. Richardson started off the season not even being picked in the first round, but after a great postseason run in which Syracuse went to the Final Four, he's jumped a lot on our board, and I think Denver likes the upside of seeing a great backcourt of Emmanuel Mudiay and Malachi Richardson for years to come. With the 8th pick in the NBA draft, the Sacramento Kings select Chris Dunn out of Providence, who I think is just a great scorer. Slipped a bit on my board just because I don't think there are a lot of teams that really needed him, but Sacramento will be certainly happy to take the best player on the board right now, and Chris Dunn should be able to run the point for Sacramento and get involved in pick and rolls with Boogie Cousins. The 9th pick, the Toronto Raptors select Marquise Chriss out of Washington. He's just a dominant post player and should be the 4 that Toronto's looking for to make their postseason run next year. The 10th pick in the NBA draft, the Milwaukee Bucks select Domantas Sabonis out of Gonzaga. 6'10 power forward center, is just a good player and should help this team. Just loves the game and always gives 100% is what his scouting report says. He's going to be a great post player and is pretty NBA ready. He just doesn't have great athleticism. With the 11th pick, the Orlando Magic select Jakob Poeltl out of Utah. He's just going to be a great center in the league. Can do everything on the court. It's just a really talented player, and I think Orlando will be happy to have him. Okay, Utah Jazz. They'll select DeJounte Murray. I probably messed up that name, I'm sorry, out of Washington. He's been compared to Sean Livingston and Jamal Crawford as just players who, have decent jump shots, better jump shot than Sean Livingston, but is a combo guard who can certainly get to the basket, and that's what Utah is looking for, and he should certainly step in early. The 13th pick, the Phoenix Suns select Scalaby Sierra out of Kentucky. He slipped a bit after a poor season at Kentucky, but Phoenix loves the upside to this kid, and will take 2 bigs in the lottery happily, as he should go right along with Dragon Bender to give them a solid front court for years to come. And with the final pick in the lottery, Chicago will take Deontay Davis out of Michigan State. He had them having a great season, and Deontay, he's just an athletic big man who is a great rebounder and has a very high ceiling. I think he can certainly be a dominant player for years to come. Okay, that's been this edition of 314 Sport Talk. If you liked the video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and that's all for now.